Yeah. Good morning and welcome to Christians Aren't Sheep, a beginner's guide to meditation. My name is Ron Heinrichs. I'm the host of this show, and my channel is totally dedicated to Isaiah 40 verse 31. All those who wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. They will rise up with wings like eagles. They will run and not be weary. They will walk and not faint. Amen? Yeah. Anyway, the whole purpose of this channel is to help you all take baby steps in developing good habits, which I believe will lead to being able to do a good meditation. And a good meditation can be physically life-changing. For good or for bad. Depends what you speak and what you think. So, hopefully I'm going to be able to encourage you to be thinking positively, have less stress, less worries, which is imperative to being able to do meditation. So, let's continue on with the morning devotional. And again, we're reading out of the little booklet, Our Daily Bread, the quarterly little pamphlet. It has great little stories for each day. Today's story is Christmas Card Perfect. The Barker family Christmas video was perfect. 3 robe-clad shepherds, the family's young sons, huddled around a fire in a grassy field. Suddenly an angel descended from the hilltop, their big sister, looking resplendent, except for the pink high-top sneakers. As the soundtrack swelled, the shepherds stared skyward in amazement. A trek across a field led them to a real baby, their infant baby brother, in a modern barn. Big Sister now played the role of Mary. Then came the bonus features, when their dad let us peek behind the scenes. Whiny kids complained, "I'm cold. I have to go to the bathroom right now. Can we go home?" "Guys, pay attention," said their mom more than once. Reality was far from Christmas Card Perfect. It's easy to view the original Christmas story through the lens of a well-edited final cut. But Jesus' life was anything but smooth. A jealous Herod tried to kill him in infancy. Mary and Joseph misunderstood him. The world hated him. For a time, even his brothers didn't believe in him. His mission led to a grisly death. He did it all to honor his father and rescue us. The Barker's video ended with these words of Jesus: "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." That's a reality we can live with forever. The thought for today: how do you try to appear to be perfect? How can you better acknowledge your need for Jesus' perfect strength? And a little prayer. Father, thank you for sending your Son to provide a way for me to be reconciled to you forever. Amen. Amen. Now, for those of you who only had the 5 minutes this morning for the daily devotional, fantastic. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. For the rest of you that have time to get into the quantum world, let's get back to Dr. Joe Dispenza's book and read another little story. Oh, where are we here? Let's try this. Placebos outperform antidepressants. The profusion of new antidepressants that appeared around the late 1980s and into the 90s would next ignite a controversy that would ultimately, although not immediately, increase respect for the power of placebos. In researching a 1998 meta-analysis of published studies on antidepressant drugs, psychologist Irving Kirsch, PhD, then at the University of Connecticut, was shocked to find that in 19 randomized, double-blind clinical trials involving more than 2,300 patients, most of the improvement was due not to the antidepressant medications, but to the placebo. By the way, these are the tests our governments didn't do in the last long flu season. Kirsch then used the Freedom of Information Act to gain access to the data from the drug manufacturers' unpublished clinical trials, which by law had to be reported to the Food and Drug Administration. Kirsch and his colleagues did a second meta-analysis, this time on the 35 clinical trials conducted for 4 of the 6 most widely prescribed antidepressants approved between 1987 and 1999. Now, looking at data from more than 5,000 patients, the researchers found again that placebos worked just as well as the popular antidepressant drugs Prozac, Effexor, Surzone, and Paxil, a whopping 81% of the time. In most of the remaining cases where the drug did perform better, the benefit was so small that it wasn't statistically significant. Only with several severely depressed patients were the prescription drugs clearly better than placebo. Hope you're starting to get the idea about the power of the mind. It's an amazing thing what your thoughts can do in your physical body. Okay, hope you enjoyed that little segment. Again, you can get Dr. Joe's work online. Just Google him. Same with the Our Daily Bread. You can go to Our Daily Bread online, send them a donation. I get 0 commission, so I'm not doing this for the cash. Anyway, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.